So here's how the rest of the game goes against a top meta deck right now. I wouldn't want you to think this deck only does flashy combos and doesn't get the win. Symbiote Spider-Man is really good in this deck. Yeah, that's how it went. So this is a twist on the Toxic Surfer deck with the new ZABU buff. I do run Iron Lad as well in this deck at first, but then I remove it for a Red Guardian. I was running it into some other decks that run Luke Cage. If you don't have Red Guardian, you can also put Rogue in that. It might even be better. So Ebonimo makes me think a location control deck. Rogue is good in this kind of situations. We go for the Iron Lad, maybe hits a Brood. The War Machine comes down. It's only an Iron Heart, which is still 4-9. We get the Sarah down. They could have Legioned here. Oh, they can Legion here. So I can go for the Surfer play now and save the Hazmat for turn 7, if we go into that. I can go for Symbiote for turn 7, but I think Absorbing Man will be better. They don't go for the Legion actually. Which we would have still won. We don't get the Luke Cage. I think Hazmat play is still good. Oh, actually, we have the Prio. It still makes our Symbiote and Sentinel bigger compared to the rest of the location though. Infinite and ZABU. We win by 1 and 2. Yeah, good game. Murder World. Do they have an armor or storm magic? Yeah, armor. Necrosha is good for us with the Luke Cage. We can go Brute there. Throws the Prio and makes us look kinda weak. Rock Slide. Darkhawk deck. Maybe like Rocks and Hawks. With the Devil Dino. Oilnet can play Magic, Wong. Absorbing Man is good too. Also Hazmat, I guess. Yeah, most of these are good with the Iron Lad. Beacon. Yeah, Sarak. Nice. Sarah down. Prio is usually really important in the Toxic Surfer type. Yeah, Dark Oak comes down. That middle location is working for them. We get the Hazmat. So Cage, Hazmat, Surfer. Seems like the best play here. Hazmat wins mid on her own. Surfer adds a ton right with the Luke Cage. We don't wanna go with mid. Yeah, I think this is fine. Let's pull the Hazmat left. This should be enough. Lechuagilla might boost their Hawk. Will boost their Hawk. Speed shouldn't be enough. Yeah. And that's 8 cubes. Brute can go there if we draw into it. Like Hellas. Onslaught Citadel is good. I think Lake Hellas matters the least. It only boosts their ZABU. Is this Hela? I guess let's see how Hela performs with the Halco nerf. Iron Lad can pull a Wong. Yeah, I should have went right with this one. Let's just go Wong right, I guess. They have their own Luke Cage. And this is before I switched to Red Guardian. Iron Lad sounds good, but it doesn't really work. At least didn't for me. Jubilee into Blade. Infinite is big. I mean, Hela still does what she does. It's just one less discard. And if they get lucky with the infinites and such, This might be hard to win. This allows us to go for an absorbing man and surfer if we draw into it. Oh, that Magneto is not very pleasant. So we have surfer, absorbing man, that's pretty much it. Ironheart wins on her own with this, but they need to get really unlucky. And they did. Nice. Still, this is a win on RNG. You might have lost that one. I played most of the games with Iron Lad, and most of the losses was with Iron Lad as well. So maybe the win rate can go up a little bit if you start with that Red Guardian or Rogue. So this pretty much feels like the classic ZABU in some ways, where you would lower the cost of 4 costs and then a Serra, so you can play 3 cards, any of them, at turn 6, and with magic turn 7. And you can play 4 cards potentially at turn 7, with the Hazmat going to 1 cost, the others going all to 2. But you want your draws to be in your deck, the 4 costs you wanna play at the end of the game, or at turn 6, for that ZABU to work. So I think this is a good change. It doesn't make ZABU OP like I think she used to, but still really viable. Iron Man is scary. So Symbiote left for a Hazmat play, or potentially Surfer too. Yeah, we only have Hazmat. Though Hazmat, Absorbing Man, Symbiote, Spider-Man together all do a number on Iron Man. This is if they fill right minus 12. I mean 24 because of the Iron Man. Sage isn't big, Taskmaster isn't big. Yeah, all 3. And this is where we switch to Red Guardian. I think this game showed why, mostly. Sakar might end bad for us. Nova, Luke Cage, probably another Surfer deck, which there are a lot of those right now. Probably most people are trying out this ZABU change. And I ended up winning most against Surfer decks. Especially with that Red Guardian. If they don't play a lower power card, this takes Luke Cage's power away, so we can hazmat safely. Or at least effectively. We are not safe yet because we don't have our own Luke Cage. This is why Rogue might go better. But I like the flexibility of the Red Guardian against maybe a Dracula, a Wong. Maybe Marvel Boy? We save Hazmat and Surfer for the last turn. Killmonger is big with the Nova. Unfortunately, we don't hit Luke Cage. Hazmat might still work, but I don't think so. They win left, we gotta give it up. They don't know much power, right or mid. Yeah, we have 4 3 costs, they only have 3. Oh. Okay, we still win by 1. That's close though. Nidavellir is usually bad for us. It makes Hazmat less effective in a way. We can go Red Guardian on this Morbius. But I wanna get the magic out early. Morbius should stay a 0 power for some time, I think. I think this wasn't a Hazmat game anyways. So I wanna curve out the Wong, trust the Morbius will stay small. And it doesn't. So now we hit Gambit with that Red Guardian, that's not good. We can also Red Guardian mid for -4 power because of the Wong. APOC. Yeah, that APOC's bid. This is fine. Setting up next turn, I guess. Surfer Absorbing Man. And Brood left. Dracula should stay small. Probably discards a Swarm. This might lose, but it's only 1 cube difference. Let's try, I guess. I would retreat if they snapped. I think we win this. Yeah, we do. ZABU on 1. That's when you wanna sear. Hopefully we drove into a Sarah. We do. I think this is snappable. We can hit Dazzler with red. Oh, no, not anymore. I was gonna say with the Red Guardian. Ant-Man's a good target as well. Let's hide this Wong for now. I don't think they have Cosmo. And they can't play it on turn 5. Another Ant-Man. So Red Guardian is a 3-8 here, I think. Or 9. Was Ant-Man +4 or 3? They fill the board Hazmat affects them worse. And they reveal first as well. Marvel Boy, not that big. I guess they didn't have Gilgamesh. Which probably still loses, even if it went right. Yeah, Kamartaj gets us big with the Wong. So yeah, that's it for this deck. See you.